Mirror's Edge Catalyst is a game that I never finished when I got it. I played a bit, but other games I thought were better, drew me in more, and I normally go for the games that I enjoy, as I only have so many hours in a day. I am happy to say I was wrong on that. I really enjoyed Catalyst. Catalyst is nearly 9 years old now. It came out in April in 2016, so a little early on it, but I can say I still enjoyed it. The online features have been turned off, so you get a warning when you start the game, but I wouldn't have enjoyed those anyway, so it wasn't anything to annoy me about. But if you would have liked those, I am sorry, they are just gone. A few things I'm not happy about was the progression tree. I wasn't happy about it before, which turned me off it, but I don't understand why the first game you have everything you need. It's your own skill that stops you most of the time when you're parkouring and running and everything. But here you have skills that slow you down within like the first hour of the game, like the rolling. That is a basic skill you shouldn't have to unlock. It doesn't take you long to get back to normal faith, but the fact that you have to do it is annoying to me. The new things like the grappling hook were cool. There were a few times when it didn't do what I wanted it to do, but it does feel great to use. I know a few people would disagree with that, but it was a fun toy for me. Using it on the wind turbines was scary as hell though, and I thought I was going to die, but we lived. Yay! The parkour was great though. Going from Mirror's Edge to Catalyst, it didn't feel any different, other than the start where you have to work your way up to be the normal faith. But after you get everything, it's so fun and smooth. Now, I'm not the best parkour. I basically died several times because I was, 1, not paying attention, 2, being an idiot. I did feel a few times it was the game that fucked me over, but never enough to be a problem in my eyes. The graphics are great. Like, this game holds up so well for being nearly 9 years old. I am more than happy to play more of the game if it wasn't for something else, but I'll get onto that later. But each area looks amazing. There's a lot to see with this. The first hideout looks nice and lived in, so comfortable. Second one, underground, looked a little bit more like an operations center, but yeah. But otherwise, inside the buildings were really nice as well. Though I found that we mainly stuck to open spaces when indoors, like when you're going through like the tunnels with the grappling hook and getting to places. A lot of them were very much means to an end, if you know what I mean. There was times when it took me out of the game a little. There's an area that I went past a few times, and each time I would look into it, the NPCs inside never reacted to me. Even when I pressed myself against the glass and I looked into one of their eyes, never reacted. Plus, there was, in the back, a bunch of NPCs. They were basically just copy and pasted. Which isn't bad, because really who's going to look in there, but I did, and it kind of took me out of the game. I made a joke about it several times. The story was okay. It was nothing amazing, and I had spoiled it myself years ago. I was surprised about a few characters I ran into. Faith is, as always, the main character. We see her first in prison before she gets released. Then we see Icarus. Icarus is bratty, but I was happy to talk to him in the end. I think if we'd been put together a little bit more, I may not have seen him as so likeable. Noah was okay. I felt bad when he died, but I didn't have too much feelings about him. I think he was meant to be this game's Merc, like in the first game. But out of the two of them, I feel more for Merc's death than I did for Noah's. Dogan was a surprise though. From what we were talking about when they first start talking about it, when we come to him, he's a really good character. It's a shame we didn't see more of him in the story. I thought he was going to be a prick or something. But he turned out to be the most level-headed person, aside from Noah, in this story. Because everyone is really hot-headed and very much doesn't think things through. Rebecca is, from what little we saw her, a bitch. I understand why. The world they live in is a nightmare. A pretty nightmare, but still horrible. But I don't like her too much. She's too quick to kill for me. I like killing as much as the next person. But kidnapping someone and then killing them is more likely to get everyone else killed than help. Isabel, or Cat, is interesting. As I said, I already spoiled this for myself, so I knew she was Faith's sister going into this. But I was interested to see how it was going to come out, which I was an idiot on the time and I died as plastic was telling me, which sucks, so I kind of just had to spoil it for you guys. But what are you gonna do? I tried to, like, get it back. Plastic was a gem. I love her. I know a few people don't like her. I've seen a few things online saying they didn't like her. But she's funny to me. Plus, a little robot Kuma is so cute. I want one so badly. Really fucking badly. Then you come to the main bitch of the cast, Gabriel Kruger. I would really like to have seen him die, which I don't know if he is or not, because you see him fall out of the helicopter, but on the wiki it just says he's missing. But he's the dude that killed our parents, that got Noah killed, brainwashed our sister, and then tried to control everyone in the fucking city. So yeah, pretty bad dude there. Now, one of the most annoying things I hated about opening this game, and it's nothing to do with the game itself, it's just opening the game. I hated that when I opened the game, you need to have an EA software on my computer. I don't want EA software on my computer because I don't have any games there that I want to do. I mean, I have a few games on that account, but like I don't play them, so it doesn't matter too much. So I didn't want them on there, which I uninstalled the software as soon as I finished the game. It's just annoying opening it. Plus, and like the last one I was streaming of this, the game did something really weird. I had to close it again and then reopening it again. It was just really annoying. I wasn't going to fucking mess with it. But I know it's a weird thing to be annoyed about, but it just really annoyed me when opening the game. Why does that have to be there? But overall, I enjoyed the game. And I am a little annoyed at myself for not giving it the time it deserved when it first came out. It's a beautiful game and it's fun to play. The story isn't the best, but it's good enough for me to play and enjoy it. But the gameplay is the star of the show. And the characters are, in my opinion, great and well designed. I never felt annoyed with a character, and I was always happy to talk to them. The game is beautiful. That is a great selling point on this game, it's just how pretty it is. The gameplay is amazing. Honestly, if you haven't played this game, or if you haven't, give it another go for the 9-year anniversary. It is a great game, highly recommend, and I hope you all really enjoy it. Okay, so this is my first review, if that you want to call it that, of a game that I've played. I do hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, tell me about it, and I'll start trying to do this a little bit more for videos for games that I play. If you didn't, tell me about that as well, and I will see what to do about something else then. But I do hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all had a great time, and I will see you all next time. Bye!